So 3:30 a.m. today, I decided, hey, why don't I just create a YouTube video? And then my big plan for the YouTube video was talking about cake, even though I don't like cake. So this video is just me dying, being tired, random stuff happening. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Also, I'm a very new creator, and subscribing would really mean a lot. So if you can do that, it would be greatly appreciated. So cake was first originated in the 13th century by the ancient Egyptians. This was just so the ancient Egyptians can say, hey, we are better than you. And they're right. Cake is obviously the best dessert out there. And it's not even close. Cake can become any color in the world. Not any color, any flavor. And guess what? The flavor is all the way up. You know what cakes there are? There's red velvet. There's chocolate. There's vanilla. There's cookie cake. They made cookie into a cake. Like, what is that? How? How can they create something so simple but make it so good? I just have to ask myself that every single day. Cake is later then used by George Washington to just say, hey, I want to eat good food. And then here they are. Now we have cake, which is the best food in the world. George Washington saved cake for all of us. Cake was later then used by King Tut to expand his research on what foods to eat. And he concluded, just like anybody else, that cake is beyond thinking. It is the best by far, and there are no exceptions. Just look at this quote by him. Like, holy. You cannot differ from the king. Later after that, cake was rediscovered by, you know our president, our glorious president, William Taft. He was the one that reinvented cake. He was a cake artist even. He decided, hey, cake. And we all agreed. And now, thanks to him, we are all able to eat glorious cake. So you may be asking me, why cake of all things? Why not do something else, anything else? Why not love anything else? Anything else? Well, you see, first of all, I'm lonely, so I can't love anything in that aspect. But cake is just so unbelievably good that there's nothing that you could do about it. Cake is a different thing from life and death. You know, at most birthday parties, they use cake for whatever they want. They could use it for the beginning. They could use it for the end. But basically every single party has cake. And there are little exceptions to the rule. Very little exceptions to the rule. Just think about it. Your favorite thing ever. Just think for 1 second. Your favorite thing ever. It all comes back to cake. Think about Zeus, the god Zeus. You know what one of his talents are? He's very good at baking. And with that, he's very good at making cake. Very good, to say the least. He is one of the leading chefs at the moment. If you go to any store, they say, oh yeah, it's originated by Zeus. And that's something that we all have to agree with, because it's right. It's right. Now, what's your guys' favorite cake? Because I know what mine is. And mine, there's no differing from that. There is no way that you can't say that cookie cake is the best. It is a cookie made into a cake. Just think about how crazy that is. Do you know how good cookies are? And now you're making it into one of the best things ever? Like, what? Cakes can be made aesthetically into anything. Do you see what cake artists do? Have you ever seen a glorious cake masterpiece? I don't think you guys have. Now, there are many god chefs in the world. Gordon Ramsay. But there are also there's other people about it. There are other cake artists, cake chefs that we have to talk about. The maker of the first cake. The maker of the first cake. Do you want me to tell you who it is? Do you want me to tell you? It was a guy named Mr. Kaka. The reason why it's called cake is because of him. Kaka is why cake is called cake. What if we called it something different? What if we called it like what would you want? What would we do about that? We can't do anything about that. Those are so bad names for something so good. And why would I put myself through the torture of calling it something else when the glorious name of cake is there? The glorious, simple name. You might be asking me, why am I making this video? Why? Because it has to be addressed. Cake. Not even loving cake is a crime. It's a crime of humanity. Cake, it is what makes us human. As said by a human himself, cake is what makes us human. And what are we gonna do about that, huh? Why? Why does cake make us human? Well, that's a very, very simple answer. Cake saved the world. Do you know why aliens aren't here? Do you have any idea? It's because of cake. Cake is the only repellent. The only repellent to aliens. We tested it out through many years of research. For example, you know leading scientist Albert Einstein? He decided one day, since aliens were invading Earth, he said, "Hey, why don't I bake a cake for the good old times?" And he gave it to the aliens, and the aliens were too afraid, and they fled. Now, what about that? They fled. Now, what do you guys think about that? That is what I believe in. And hopefully you believe in it too, because it is all true. Why is it true, you may ask? You have to trust me. There has to be a lot of trust in the relationship. You know what I mean? A lot of trust in the relationship between us. But you just have to trust me. And if you can't trust me, then I'm sorry. You see here, I know what I'm talking about. I have a piece of cake right next to me right now. And why would I lie to you guys? I have no reason at all to lie to you guys. So you just gotta trust me. And also, do you know why we played this game, Bed Wars? It's all because of cake. Mr. Hypixel himself, stated cake. And here we are today, eating cake, just like anyone else. Alright, so that was a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. And thank you so much for the success on the Twitch streams. It has been insane growth, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Okay, if this video gets 25 likes, me and Nathan, one of my mods, will do a video of us baking a cake. So hopefully you guys will like it, and hopefully we can do that video. I'll see you guys later, and thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. I'll see you guys later.